Hi everyone, welcome back to Quant Monitor. Today I'm sharing a brand new free strategy for AUDUSD on the H1 timeframe, and this is the first strategy in a new series generated with a strict focus on the most recent decade of market behavior. The goal of this series is simple: build systems that are aligned with current volatility and that exploit recurrent patterns that keep appearing in modern markets. This strategy has also gone through multiple out-of-sample validations and a dedicated true OOS test after the initial build to reduce overfitting risk and confirm the logic holds up beyond the development sample. Alright, let's jump into MetaTrader 5 and open the strategy tester. The core idea is a range reversion setup triggered by Bollinger Band extremes, but with a smarter entry mechanism. Here's what the strategy is looking for. A long setup happens when the market opens below the lower Bollinger Band. A short setup happens when the market opens above the upper Bollinger Band. Instead of entering immediately at market, the system places pending stop orders at adaptive levels derived from linear regression plus a range component. So the entry is essentially placed around a regression-based reference adjusted by the recent market range, which helps the strategy adapt to changing volatility and structure. Risk management is also volatility aware. Stop loss is set using ATR-based volatility sizing. Profit target is defined as a percentage move. And there's also a time-based exit after a fixed number of bars to keep the holding time controlled. And finally, the strategy includes a Friday exit, so positions are not held into the weekend. Now let's look at the equity curve. What I like here is the overall structure. It's steady, it's controlled, and it's not relying on one or two lucky trades. You can see consistent progress over time, with pullbacks that stay relatively contained. This is exactly the kind of behavior we're targeting in this last decade series. Systems that respect the current regime and stay stable across market conditions. Let's check the stats. We have 509 total trades, so this isn't based on a tiny sample. Key highlights: profit factor 1.41, Sharpe ratio 3.19, max equity drawdown 0.26%, total net profit in the test 208.03. The win rate is close to balanced, which is fine. What matters is that the risk is controlled, the trade distribution is healthy, and the strategy stays robust through different phases of the market. Now let me show you where you can get it. On Quant Monitor, this strategy is available for free. You just register, and then you can download it in multiple formats. MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, and also the Strategy Quant Source template format. So you can run it directly, or you can study it, modify it, and build on top of it, depending on your workflow. That's it for today. If you want more strategies from this last decade series, make sure you follow Quant Monitor, because this is just the beginning. Thanks for watching, and I wish you successful and disciplined trading. See you in the next one.